YouTube channel. Okay, I'm just giving her YouTube channel.
Hey guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. So basically, this is my first video, if you guys can't tell, and if you can't tell from the title, then this story is basically about how I'm 16 and pregnant and how I hid it for 5 months. So basically, this all started in like August. This all started in like August 1st, to be exact, August 1st. And I was a virgin, it was my first time. And honestly, I got pregnant my first time. So, yeah. So basically, after I had sex or whatever with my boyfriend, I told him, I was like, did you nut me? And he was like, no. So, I'm over here looking at him. As I'm looking at myself, I'm like, are you sure? Because it felt like it. Like, it was my first time, so I really wasn't sure, but I was like, okay, I'm sure I felt something warm. Like, are you sure? And he was like, no. So, about a week go by, and I asked him again, and he finally confessed. He said yes. So I'm looking at him. I'm like, if that's the case, why didn't you tell me nothing in the first place? Like, obviously I told you. I know you did, so you could just confess the first time. Like, you didn't have to lie. So basically, he told me yes, and I was like, okay, alright, well, I'm taking a pregnancy test. So I did research online. I was like, how many days do you take a pregnancy test? And it was like, sometimes like 2 weeks. Sometimes like 2 weeks. So I waited about like, probably wasn't even 2 weeks, because I was really like anxious to like find out. I probably waited about like a week and about 5 days. And I took about like August 23rd, and it said negative. And I'm like, because it popped up one line. If it's one line, it's negative. If it's two lines, it means pregnant. And I was like, this is not right. I was like, maybe I need to wait a little longer. So I kind of waited like low-key a month, because I took another one in September 23rd, and I'll insert a picture here. I took another one September 23rd, and I was in the bathroom by myself, because at this time, the first time I took my test, I was with my boyfriend at his house, but the second time I took it, I was at my sister's house in Bakersfield, and I took it by myself in the bathroom, and it came out positive with 2 lines. Okay, so basically, what did we that before? Okay, so basically, this is my sister Amani. By the way, it's like 2 a.m. Like, who does their makeup at 2 a.m.? So, yeah, so basically, the second time I took my test, I was by myself, and I was in the bathroom, it came out positive. So I was like, okay, like, I already knew it, like, so, like, my reaction wasn't really, like, crying and tears. I was more like, okay, it's like, it didn't really feel real until, like, my belly started coming. I was like, okay, so I sent the picture to my boyfriend, and he was excited and stuff. He was happy. He was like, I'm happy, I want a girl, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just sitting there like, I mean, I'm happy, but it's like, I'm 16. I don't want to my mama. Like, when I was at this, I was like, my mama gonna kill me. I don't want, like, I don't want to show her. But that's how I found out, and how I hid it for 5 months. Let me tell y'all, it was mostly easy, because at that time, I was with my sister in Bakersfield, and my mom was in Rosamond, so think about it, it's not really that hard to hide. So I hid it for 5 months, basically like that. But, but, let me tell y'all, what am I gonna tell them? Yeah, so basically, like, it didn't really feel real until I started, like, growing my belly a little bit. And I really wasn't worried about, like, telling my mama, or like, visiting my mama, because I wasn't showing until, like, I hit my 4th or 5th month, and I'm barely showing still. So, how she found out. So, to be honest, I told my boyfriend's mom first, and I guess she told her husband, and mind you guys, I really didn't know that her husband and my stepdad was cool or whatever. So apparently my stepdad friend, my boyfriend's stepdad, told my stepdad. So that's how he found out, and my stepdad got a loud mouth, like, he really do. I'm not gonna lie, if you see this, you got a loud mouth, you know you do. But he got a loud mouth, so I guess I went back to my mama, and my mama never really confronted me. She never really said anything about it. She never asked me, like, oh, girl, are you pregnant? Until about 3 months, 4 months after my stepdad found out. And we were in Lancaster, and she was like, Kayla, like, oh wait, no, let me say, I was at the park, and I was gonna see her for the first time. And I got into the car, she looked back at me, she said, Kayla. I said, what? She said, are you pregnant? I said, Mom, why would you ask me? Like, no, I'm not. And she was like, better not be. And I was like, yeah, like, no, I'm not. So basically, I was the drop of that. She only asked me then. And then the next month, she asked me again. She was like, Kayla, are you pregnant? I said, why y'all keep asking me? Like, no, I'm not. And after denying it so much, like, I really did not want to tell her because I feel like I was going to, like, disappoint her in some type of way. And I probably honestly did disappoint her a little bit, but she didn't really show it, so that made me feel a little better. But fast forward to me going to my granny's house about 3 days ago before posting this video, and my granny was like, Kayla, you look pregnant, like, you gained the weight, you eat so much, like, you're pregnant. And I'm looking at her, I'm like, why y'all keep interrogating me? Like, no, I'm not pregnant. And then my mom was like, I haven't been interrogating you because I know you're pregnant. And like, I promise y'all, all I did was looked at the floor. Like, I didn't know what to say. Like, I really did not say nothing afterwards because I feel like there was nothing for me to say. Like, apparently you know, apparently you knew. You just wanted me to tell you. And I'm still not going to tell you because you already know it. I just don't want the words to come out of my mouth because I'm going to end up crying. So, I didn't really say anything. But basically, that's my story about how I had my pregnancy for 5 months and how I found out I was pregnant. But if you guys wanna see my next video, which will probably be posted in like January. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but subscribe to my YouTube, like, you know, comment some video recommendations. Oh, some video recommendations, and yeah, turn on that notification bell so you never miss my videos. Period. Our Instagrams will be down below. Period. Alright, bye. Period.